there's the big part of the iceberg under the water, the unconscious mind. The conscious mind is riding on top of it, but the conscious mind, that part sticking out of the water, is vulnerable, right? So imagine that there's a defensive structure then that arises from the part of the iceberg that's underwater that is there to defend and protect the conscious mind.
So when you say to defend and protect, when you say that the conscious mind is vulnerable, what do you mean? Do you mean that it's vulnerable to physical attack, or that it's vulnerable to us realizing that we're just a bunch of neurons that are clicking away underneath? Like, in other words, where does the vulnerability of the conscious mind really reside? Not physically, where does it reside, but what am I so worried about in terms of my safety? I mean, right now we're in a room, I feel pretty safe. I don't think you're going to attack me verbally or physically. I suppose it's possible that could happen, but it seems like a very distant possibility. So when you say that these defenses are there to protect us from some sort of awareness, what awareness are we trying to avoid?
So the vulnerability of the conscious mind is to fear, confusion, despair, right? There's so many things that we can fear, right? Some people are afraid of snakes or spiders. Some people are afraid of death. Some people are afraid of health issues that could come to them or to people they love. We can get confused and not know what decisions to make and how to navigate the world and how to be who we want to be to ourselves and to others, right? We can feel tremendously vulnerable and despairing if we lose others, or we start to see things happening in the world around us that we don't like, right? We start to feel like, what will happen to the planet we live on? Will there be war